Have you heard from Kenny Japan after this? Because it looked like his team, his people are running with the whole pictures and saying that, well, they welcome you to their camp with the post he made.
In fact, I spoke with Ken yesterday. He had an issue that he discussed with me as a brother and as a junior brother, and we had a lovely chat. And he is not on social media, just like I am. He even just recently went on WhatsApp. So he didn't know when I told him that this is what his people were posting. He was furious. It's not true. Nothing. You see, I want us to have a good fight amongst ourselves, a good debate, not nothing negative, because whatever it is, somebody will emerge victorious. I'm not sure going to take images from one social media and twisting and misrepresenting will do good to anybody. Right? If it's not in the spirit of reconciliation and togetherness and unity that we are building, anybody you do such a thing to will come out strongly. And I know Ken was not involved.
abusua na wɔtwe a yɛsi ne video bɛtɔ mmɔnten so Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh ne video na ɛkyerɛ sɛ wasotwe camp de free Dr. Muhammad Bawumia akodi Honorable Ken Akompeko Japan na video bɛtɔ mmɔnten so no ɛkɔyɛ ayɛmhyehyɛ de ma wɔn a na wɔn support Dr. Muhammad Bawumia kyerɛ sɛ ɛne ɛsade a na ɛkame sɛ NAPO Dr. Mafei Dr. so ɛne the chances of winning no aba bɛyɛ ketewa bi de ama no na so sɛ ɔkɔhɛ video na ɔhwɛ ne din gyina w'ani hwɛ ne kyɛn paa de a na yɛ sɛ video no bi ni wa na edi adanse esa sɛ NAPO asɔkye ka because if na wo wura no na ɛyɛ Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ne picture frame ɛna na ɛbɔ so na so ntrimu ana ɛkɔ so no ɛkyerɛ sɛ Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh ɛde ne support akɔkɔma Honorable Ken Akompeko Japan sɛ me no ɛka sɛ de NAPO aba abɔnten ɛde ntrimu aba ɛkyerɛ sɛ da bi sɛ ne ɛte no na nyɛ saa ɛte as a matter of fact kra abatoɔ na ayɛkɔ no Womunya kwa NBA nomination ema aspirant no enkofa forms po emfilling say ye ka say kwa de flag bearer kwa NPP ni bi ne siden na wo switch camp e de ko one Ken entem eye kama ne nya pani no o de sabo no eni ne de na e de man na so say we free Dr. Muhammad Bawumia e camp akwakọ piemu e wo Ken camp de NAPO HSS ansem no no krabia eni mentie mo to go message so be kam ho ne akwakọ video na answer na no me kai wo say e too much GH no ni go so wo hwe we me subscribe to so first time na de be on account say the be na upload ni to on the first person ya won sa e bi de kan ka be wo say me ko ko te say na NAPO e de entremu no e bai.
Let's look at aftermath of the conference. Now, there's been a lot of talk about in the past 48 hours or so. The allegations or comments I've heard on social media suggest that you've suddenly switched camp. You've moved from Bawumia's camp to Kent's camp. Is this something you're able to confirm or otherwise?
It's not true. I've not moved from any camp to any camp. I remain where I am.
Which is?
I remain where I am. Can I be ungrateful to Dr. Bawumia after making me the running mate? What kind of human being will be so ungrateful? I have not moved any camp. What I've done is to try and unite the party against whoever emerges as the flag bearer of the NPP. There's only one person who's going to emerge as the flag bearer. And our experience of the last election wasn't that good. There was so much infighting. Some people who are now claiming to be flag bearers may have said things that didn't go well for the party. And I hope it doesn't happen again. That's why the party has learned its lessons and decided to choose this flag bearer very early so that we can heal our wounds and forge on to make 2028 a better elections, better come for all of us.
Doug, it's alleged that you ran a poll on your Facebook, on your social site. Did you see those comments?
Yes, I've seen it. I've read it. It's been posted to me. I know I'm not on social media. So people go and read and hear, and they call me or they send it to me on WhatsApp. That's the only one I am on about what is happening. But no, I don't do polls.
Have you heard from Kenny Japan after this? Because it looked like his team, his people are running with the whole pictures and saying that, well, they welcome you to their camp with the post he made.
In fact, I spoke with Ken yesterday. He had an issue that he discussed with me as a brother and as a junior brother, and we had a lovely chat. And he is not on social media, just like I am. He even just recently went on WhatsApp. So he didn't know when I told him that this is what his people were posting. He was furious. It's not true. Nothing. You see, I want us to have a good fight amongst ourselves, a good debate, not nothing negative, because whatever it is, somebody will emerge victorious. I'm not sure going to take images from one social media and twisting and misrepresenting will do good to anybody. Right? If it's not in the spirit of reconciliation and togetherness and unity that we are building, anybody you do such a thing to will come out strongly. And I know Ken was not involved because I spoke to him the following morning and he didn't know what was happening because he's not on social media. But yes, some members who are more Ken than Ken himself. It just happens.
We are connected.
It just happens in every grouping. There are some people who are in the group more than the group leader itself. It happens everywhere. So some people took it on themselves to take images. See, my team, I understand, posted nearly 20 images of various scenes at the stadium, including the VIP lounge, including the supposedly presidential hopefuls. It's only MPP that somebody can say I'm a presidential hopeful, no nomination hasn't been opened. It's interesting. Some of us sit back and enjoy it. But really, the party hasn't even opened or closed nominations. How can you call yourself a presidential aspirant? But there were people who called themselves presidential. So we've heard some of them, if you wanted to speak, and almost all of them had access to the people in the stands. They went greeting and things like that. So the whole atmosphere in Legon was collegial. It was exciting. The buzz was fantastic. Little did we expect people who are working on people's behalf to start misbehaving that way. That doesn't bring unity. That doesn't bring spirit of collaboration or cooperation amongst hopefuls or candidates.
People have said that it was very unfair for the party to allow Dr. Bawumia to speak when the other people who are supposedly going to be running with him were not given the opportunity.
I just said the party hasn't even opened nominations for people who want to run. Has the party opened any nominations? So how can you tell that even for those who have decided that they will run, when the time comes, they will really able to file?
But it looks like the party is even considering them already because I heard they had a meeting with the people who want to run. So I mean, the party is already giving them a room to operate.
I think if the party is, then it is wrong. If the party is, then it is wrong. And I mean really, if the party is, then it is wrong. You are allowing people to start campaigning and running and doing all sorts of things way before the baton, way before the start line is even drawn. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that some of the people who have indicated they would run would even run when the time comes. I'm not really sure. Who knows tomorrow?
And so we see Dr. Matthew Opoku Pempen nche mu ne kwakuti ni message se obeja wo comment e wo video no ase edem na fi Bawumia subscriber to no so ya fa be woni kan wo se na be na upload ne to be first person ya won sa ebediki anke all the social media handles so for wa e too much gh subscribe no wa like no wa share na wo ne bi so enye bi ahwe dark gold enemy d e be essential.